It's probably a good idea to have some tea looking like that. It's more
More,
relaxed.
yes, more relaxed. If you could move your bag that says love.
Oh, my goodness. How about here?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so
Ready?
ready.
Hello. How are you, everybody? This is Dr. Dalila Akoury. Here's your holistic hour with me. Great tips. Well, my name is Dalila Akoury, and I am a medical doctor with a mission to make the world a much better world when I leave it. I'm here to make a difference in your life. I'm a doctor in medicine, traditionally trained, and I've been doing medicine for the last 40 years. I've seen it all. I've seen everything from emergency medicine to pediatrics to pediatric cancer, and all that prepared me to be the person who I am today, the person who can really change and influence people's life with the knowledge I have. I mean, I can't tell you how much I know. You will find out. But I am a speaker. I'm a global speaker, international speaker. I spoke and teach everyone, from doctors to healthcare professionals to coaches and to you, and who you are the most important. Because of you, we're all here. We're here to make a difference. So what is my focus? My focus is restoring health. My focus is using every modality that ever existed in order for me to make you have a much better health. So I want you to know that integrative medicine means integrating all the modalities that I know. So we are so excited because we have a series for you, and it's going to be an hour often with you. We'll discuss different topics, from cancer to addiction to chronic diseases to how to stay beautiful and regenerative medicine, including the use of cell therapy, which is what some people call stem cells, and understanding about the confusion of this. So I'm here for you from now on, and count on me. You count on the best, and I am going to deliver just for you. Count on me, Dalila Akoury. That's my intro.
Perfect.
That's going to be the one that you use for everyone?
Yeah, I think we're going to use it for the first one. So if you just do another take and you say, "Hi, I'm Dalila Akoury, and welcome to the Holistic Hour," and then just take a break. Yeah?
Okay.
So whenever you're ready.
Okay. Is that going to be the one that you're going to use from now on? Or
No, we'll do one on every take.
Oh, a
Yeah?
different one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So say it again, what you want me to say?
Hi, I'm Dalila Akoury, and welcome to the Holistic Hour on BYP TV, and then just stop.
BYP TV.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's say it again. Hello, this is Dr. Dalila Akoury. Welcome to your Holistic Hour with Dr. Akoury on BYT TV.
BYP.
BYP.
let's.
Did I say it right?
You said BYT. So BY, broadcast your passion. BYP TV. So welcome. You can say welcome to the Holistic Hour with Dr. Dalila Akoury for BYP TV, and then just stop.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, welcome to the Holistic Hour with Dr. Akoury on BYP TV.
Perfect. Excellent. Okay. There you go. Okay. So now we're gonna start the actual.
Another intro?
No. We've done the intro. So now we're gonna start the actual content of the episode. So what's the first one about? Cancer?
Let's talk about cancer.
Yeah. Okay. So say on this episode we're gonna talk about cancer, and then just go into it. Yeah.
Okay, great. Hello again.
Oh, and now.
Hello again. This is Dr. Akoury. And as you know, I have made you a promise that I would make it so simple so that you can be in charge of your own destiny. So what is cancer? Do you believe that cancer is that far away? Or do you believe that cancer can happen anyway, to anyone, at any age? Do you believe that, are we prepared enough for cancer? Do you want to be prepared for cancer? Those are questions that I am going to be here addressing. I want you to really pay attention to me. What is cancer? Well, let me give you my definition. Cancer is an invited guest that is not welcome. What does that truly mean? It means we make choices that invite cancer. But when cancer comes, we are so surprised and we think, how did that even happen? So cancer is something that we can prevent. Now, let me explain a little bit more about that. Well, cancer, what is really cancer? Cancer is when some cells in certain organs in the body, whether it's breast or prostate or skin, those cells in certain area decide not to follow the norm. They decide to do whatever they want. In the beginning, you have few of those cells. When those few cells are existing, they are not a power. What does that mean? With time, when you continue to feed these cells take over. And when they take over, then you get weaker. So it's a balance now that is tilted in favor of cancer. What means your immune system is going down and cancer is taking over. So what is it that you could do to prevent cancer, or if you develop cancer, to stop it from progressing? Or what could you do if it grows so big to start regressing that cancer? So we have 3 different ways to stop cancer, or 3 different ways to handle cancer. One is not to allow it to come, which is prevention. And let me tell you, if we learn more about cancer and we learn what makes cancer grow, then we do the opposite so cancer does not grow. That's the cheapest way. Would you agree? What would you think as the cheapest way? So what does that entail? We'll go back to this very soon. Now, if cancer develops and we want to stop cancer from progressing, there's different ways. Some of these ways would be to use some natural methods, to use some medical combination, or the best is to take the best of both worlds and make it one. And that's what integrative cancer care is. That is what I offer you that most people may not be aware of, because it's not only natural treatment, it's not only traditional treatment, it's the combination, and it's the exact secret sauce that is designed just for you. We'll discuss all these. Now, what else can I tell you about that? Now, the third scenario is we have cancer that is progressing. Now it's time to really regress it or stabilize it, regress it, or remove it, or become cancer-free. That's a lot longer, a lot more expensive, but it's doable. And it's doable because of integrative doctors who are very passionate about helping you. How can they help you? And how could you find out the right one? There's so much hype everywhere. Unfortunately, everyone is taking advantage of cancer situations. And everybody may want to sell you a product. How do you know it's a good product? How do you think is the right product? Anybody who promises you that you're going to get better 100% and be cured, please don't believe it. If anyone promises you that one modality will cure you, please don't believe it. If someone tells you that they're going to restore the whole and address different aspects of cancer, those people should be the beginning of the trust. Why? Because they know there's no single cure. There is no single magic pill. Let's get away from that magic pill mentality. Let's stop that magic pill thinking, because it does not exist. Our body is working in a dynamic fashion. Our body is working continuously and communicating continuously. That is what we call the cross talk, cross communication, and it's so dynamic and it's so changing. So if you are, God forbid, have cancer or advanced cancer, if you chose to do traditional medicine approaches, I want you to be very careful with one thing. The traditional cancer treatment approach only deals with cancer. The concept is, you remove cancer, you don't have it anymore. And we were proven wrong over and over and over again. What is correct is what the natural people tell you, or people who are, so I'm going to talk about the two extremes, and then I'm going to talk about what I recommend. The second extreme tell you, okay, natural stuff will help it, we'll take care of it, boom, 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 and here is all your holistic people talking about the food and the nutrition and this and coffee enemas and da 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 da. Still a lot of expenses, but it really is not addressing the cancer. Why? Because it's only addressing your immune system. Okay? So the key is to get the traditional mentality, which is addressing the cancer, and the holistic mentality, which is to restore the microenvironment. What does microenvironment mean? Restore the environment of the body, which means really reboost the immune system. And that is the power, is to put the two together and be the bridge and transition. That way we become whole. So what is an integrative cancer care? Is the integrative cancer care that would address everything. It will address the cancer by weakening the cancer force or the cancer energy. It will boost your immune system, and together we can conquer cancer. Now, I don't like to use word killing cancer because it changes your chemistry. When it changes your chemistry to become pro-inflammatory, because it's inflamed, I'm mad at cancer, your chemistry in your body is now pro-inflammatory. It's pro-inflammatory means for inflammation, for anger. So you have angry hormones in there. And these angry hormones are not conducive to healing. My approach is to tame cancer, to understand cancer, to work with cancer, and to dance with cancer. So in other episodes, we're going to be discussing how do we really do this properly. Now, in an integrative practice, most doctors would use different modalities. Some of the modalities I use for advanced cancers or for cancer that have declared themselves to be cancer. Now, here we're not talking about prevention, which is the cheapest and the best, okay? So what are the things we do for either advanced cancer or cancer present? It's using systems. Some of the systems include lifestyle. Some of the system includes detoxifications. Some of the system include restoration of the cellular communication. What is a very good communicator between cells is omega-3s. But not omega-3s that you buy from any place. You need to make sure that you restore, again, the balance of omega-3s and 6s and 9s. So you want to make sure that you're talking to someone, that some person is aware of all these things. Because if you use only omega-3s, you're going to get off balance again. So what you need is restore the balance. Why is omega-3s important? Because they are part of the cell membrane. Does that make sense? And the cell membrane is the brain of the cell. Membrane, okay, is the memory of the brain. It's membrane. It's a memory brain of every cell. So it's a communication pathway. So these cells need to be fluid. So the cell membrane need to be fluid. And omega-3s make the cell membrane not rigid. So communication happens better. So this is one aspect. Another aspect is nutrition, as we said, part of a lifestyle. So we have the lifestyle here. It goes into branches. One of the branches is food. Now, there is a lot of theories about food in cancer. Some of them are real and some of them are not. And some of them may work for one cancer and some may not work for one cancer. When you have cancer, dumb pillow was the wrong people. Because time becomes of the essence. You do not want cancer to progress. You want the expert. And I have to tell you, there is nothing more important at all than to have your own cancer treatment protocols that is designed just for you. Because if it's for someone else, it may not work. So you want to make sure that we understand your body and it's tailored just for you. Someone who listens to all your details, and someone who can systematize what the issues are and attack and address all these issues to restore the whole. So please do not ever think about finances when it comes to cancer, because the options are unfortunately becoming very limited because we cannot temper with our health. Because again, my motto is, your health is your wealth. So really, you got to be very careful when you choose the right person. You want to make sure they have credentials. You want to make sure they have results. You want to know what methodology they're using. And if they're using a cookbook mentality, even though they're doing integrative or cancer care. Why? Because they may use a cookbook. For cancer of the breast, they do that. For cancer of this, they do that. And you are, again, not receiving individualized care. You have to have extensive lab. You have to make sure what lab you're getting. There's some lab we're going to be talking about one day, some like the Nagalase. A Nagalase is a very important test. Why is that? Because it helps doctors like me realize how your immune system is reacting to cancer. So I know there's so very much I can talk about, but I'd love to see how I can help you more. So let's talk a little bit about some of the lab testing we offer. The Nagalase testing is one. The RGCC is a Greek test that really is called chemosensitivity testing. And there is also a battery of testing that we do that looks like the inflammation markers. They look at the genes that are turned on. It looks at a lot of things. So whenever you have cancer, I hope you don't, but if you do, you want to know that you need to go to the right person, the one who knows how to help you the most. Now, we have 15, 20 minutes per session, and I don't know how far are we on this session.
15.
So I want to really keep you enthused about hearing more and more and more about how to get your cancer better and how not to get it. So let's talk one more thing just before we go, and that is how to stop cancer before it happens. Number one, learn to hug. Hugging is medicine. Number two, learn to laugh, ha ha ha, because laughing is medicine. Number three, learn to sleep. Why? Because when you sleep, you restore. Number five, you need to exercise and move, because cancer never ever develop in a moving target. You've seen people have cancer everywhere. Breast, head, neck, boom, boom, boom. How many have you heard of that have cancer of the heart? Is the heart the most moving muscle in the body? So movement and cancer, they're not friends. So guess what? You better move. And for next time, we have much more to talk about, because your health matters to me and it matters to you, and we will make it happen just for you with Dalal Akoury and your holistic hour with Dalal Akoury is coming again soon. Love. Bye.
Good.
I'm good, huh?
Yeah.
I love what I do. Did you like it?
Yeah, it's very good. I want to.
On mine, did it work on mine?
Yeah, I actually need to stop